Hello everyone, and it's a pleasure for me to be here. I'm Pirmin Ebner, I'm from the SLF, from the Snow and Avalanche Institute in Davos. I'm going to talk about PROSNOW, optimized snow management in ski resorts and based on short and long-term forecasting. So as everyone knows, all parts are challenged by the climate change. What you can see here, I just want to give a short picture about, that's the snow reliability index. This is the tickets sales, and here you can see different climate scenario, and you see, so like, oh, sorry. In the next time there's a decrease in the snow reliability. So what does this mean for ski resorts? So like today to have like a really nice prepared piece, they do a lot of stuff. So they have the natural snow, they use machine-made snow to produce enough snow to open the ski resorts. They do grooming, earthworks, and snow fences to cover or to optimize the snow production, snow farming. They have a lot of snow management, preparing snow surface, and the main goal is to optimize the cost. But what's the reality? So like what we can see here in France in 2017, it could be that at the beginning of the season there's no snow, they produce a lot of snow, but then there's like a warm weather period and all this snow is gone. So in this case, it's bad timing, there's no water. On the other side, it could be they produce too much snow, and then at the end of the season, you have the white piece, and around is everything green. It's like, it's not a really nice picture and for the ski resorts. So in this case, the timing was bad. They produced too early. On the other side, the objective changed. They produced too much. So what can they do? So nowadays, they have different tools. They have like GPS tools on the groomers where they can measure the snow height locally, and then they can produce enough snow to cover. But what the PROSNOW concept now is, we don't want to focus on the actual timing, but we want to look into the future. What happens with the snowpack in the future? So PROSNOW, it's a EU project. It's a system of prediction of weather and snow conditions to better manage the snow in ski slopes. So it's a 3-year project. It started 2017. It's a combination of different partners. We have scientific partners. We have weather modeling partners, snowpacks modelers. Also the economic factors and remote sensing. We have private companies working in this project, like SnowSat for the GPS, Technoalpine for the snow production. And we have 9 different ski resorts. They are in Austria, in Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and in France. If we look now at the different ski resorts involved in this project, we have, as you can see, so 2 in France, 1 in Switzerland, 1 in Germany, 2 in Austria, and 3 in Italy. And we have almost all the kind of evaluation range. So from small to high ski resorts. We have also small ski resorts with a low surface area, slope surface area, and really big ones. And so what is PROSNOW? PROSNOW is a demonstrator for meteorological, climate, and snow prediction system. It's applied to the snow management for the ski resort. Why? It's a novel service because we want to combine real-time climate change to adapt the operation of ski resorts. We want to reduce the cost, operating costs, and we want to improve the ski resource management and optimize it. And how do we do this? So we apply state-of-the-art technology. So we are using predictability of atmospheric and snow conditions, and we are developing a tool or product for operational tool for the ski resorts. So how does PROSNOW work? On one side we have the weather and seasonal prediction products. On the other side we have the local measurements. So together, like the GPS, we have remote sensing data, and in the end we do snowpack modeling to simulate the change in snow height, for example. We have two different scales. We have the spatial scale, where we discretize the ski resorts in smaller units, and we have the time scale, where we simulate the different forecast products. And both scales comes together, and then we have different scenarios where we apply and where the ski resorts can choose, and they can decide then based on this, they improve the daily decision. So should we produce or should we groom? Where should we produce and how much? And for the forecast, we have two different models. We are working with short times, so like with a 4 days forecast. We have 35 members. This means like we're changing the weather parameters like temperature, humidity, a little bit, and then we have 35 different scenarios. We downscale it. We're using, it's called Meteor. It's a open source software where we downscale the atmospheric model to the local discretized slopes. On the other side, we have the long-term forecast, where we have 51 different scenarios where we change the parameters, and it's downscaled using a method called Adamant. It's from Meteor Force, and we also downsampling this on the small pieced sections. Now I want to give you a demonstration of the product. It's now in the last year, and we implemented already the platform, and the 9 different ski resorts can access the demonstrator. I just want to give you an overview how it looks like. I hope it's working. Yeah, it's good. So what you can see here, this is Lenzerheide in Switzerland, and you can see the colors and the snow depth. And what you can see down there is the time scale. So we can playing around with the conditions and see how the snowpack changes. What we can see here, in the configuration, they have the possibility to play around with different configurations, we have natural snow and we only groom, so no technical production. We have lenses producing snow at -6 degrees, or fans, or we just take the actual snow height that we get from the GPS measurement and see what happens if we only groom and do nothing, no snow production. You can see, so now we are in March. This is now based on the actual GPS measurement, and if we go further in time, so we can see spots where they can be critical, for the ski resort. They have also the possibility to look at different SIUs, so-called the spatial discretization of the slopes. They have the information about the slopes, and what you can see here, for example, is the 4-day forecast. That's for the snow depth, and here they can see the seasonal prediction of the snow depth. they have also the possibility to play around, like they can play with the air temperature, they can see the wet bulb temperature, which is important for the production, and so based on this, they can adjust the daily snow production. Now, as it's like the last year, we have, and right now it's only available for this year, so it's quite hard to evaluate the data now, or to present like how good PROSNOW is. But I've just made one slide where we have two different slopes at 1,500 and 2,300 meters. And what you can see here is that the starting point is in January 6th. And the red crosses are the GPS measurement of the groomers. And this is the forecast, the prediction of the snow height. And yeah, what you can see here, so like in this case, in these two slopes, we are pretty close in predicting the snow height. So like the deviation from the mean, so like the blue line is the mean, and the other one is the uncertainty due to the different ensembles. And we can see like here in this case, we are in like 5 centimeters accuracy. Here it's also 5 centimeters. One problem here could be that we have to improve our snowpack models. Maybe there is some missing stuff in the grooming, so we're working on it. So we have like we are working close with the ski resorts together to optimize also the snowpack simulations. And so at the end, we have to evaluate this more and to make sure if it's possible or not. Because for the ski resorts, it's hard to rely on this, because if they cannot like provide good peace, for example, for Christmas, it's a really bad image for them. And Christmas, for example, for them it's the biggest event, and where they get a lot of money from the customers, and so they have to be sure that they can rely on it. So the goal is maybe for the future, also if the project ends this year, to work further with the ski resorts and to sell, or at least to try to sell them the product, and to show them that they maybe can work with the seasonal forecast maybe for the future, at least to make this daily decision easier. So I'm at the end.